This is the most approachable gangster boss I've ever seen. Not only does he get along well with the neighbors, but even when he's being followed by the police, he'll kindly offer them a cup of coffee with a smile. Despite being tracked 24/7, the cops still lose him. Eventually, he heads to a psychiatric hospital to pick up his older brother. In 1952 London, the names of these two brothers were known by everyone. The younger brother was calm and decisive, managing all the big and small affairs of their gang. The older brother, on the other hand, had a violent temper and suffered from severe paranoid schizophrenia. He had to take his meds regularly, or he would turn into a raging menace. Every time trouble broke out, it was the younger brother who stepped in. Thanks to his efficient management, the gang had avoided being caught by the cops for all these years. That day, the younger brother's driver failed to show up for work, so he decided to go looking for him. However, when the door was opened by the driver's younger sister, he immediately fell for her.
Over there.
Sweet.
My 5 crack.
Alright.
Hey.
Only a handsome guy would dare to be this bold. The two quickly found themselves falling for each other. But the girl's mother didn't seem too fond of this gangster boss. That evening, the younger brother took the girl to his nightclub. Just as they were about to sit down for dinner, one of his men arrived, saying there was a dispute over some accounts that needed his attention. When he found out that one of his men had been selling drugs in his factory, he wasn't even angry. Instead, he casually lit the guy a cigarette, then punched him in the face.
Thieving cunt, do you understand? I heard me, yeah? Next time I'll finish you off, you little slag.
Then, as if nothing had happened, he returned to the girl and continued talking about life and ideals. Back in those days in London, there wasn't just one gang around. For example, the Mad Dog Gang was just as ruthless. These two gangs often had run-ins, with gunfire happening right in the middle of the street. Could they let that slide? Of course not. Any grudge would be settled by the end of the day. Seeing the tension, the Mad Dog Gang had to back down and sent their men to negotiate. Unexpectedly, one of the punks took the opportunity to insult the older brother. This triggered his temper, and he immediately pulled out a gun. Luckily, the younger brother stopped him just in time and told the gang they were open to negotiations. But the Mad Dog Gang went back on their word, setting up a trap pretending to be a negotiation, trying to kill both brothers. Though the enemy had the numbers, the older brother wasn't exactly of sound mind. Calmly, he let out a few choice words at one of the thugs, even showing off 2 pistols, which scared everyone into silence. He then casually walked out of the tavern like nothing happened. The gang thought he had run away and turned their attention to the younger brother. The younger brother, however, coolly showed them his hand and said, "Are you sure my brother really left?" Now that is what you call a true suit-wearing thug.